There was once a young worker in a big factory. An older worker, who had worked there for many years, became his teacher. The old man taught him simple rules. Don't talk too much, work really hard, and always learn new things about every job in the factory. 10 years went by. The old worker decided to stop working and retire. The young man was now older and took over his teacher's job. He kept doing everything exactly the way his teacher had shown him, working hard and staying focused on his tasks. One afternoon, he went to visit his old teacher at home. The old man looked at him carefully and noticed something was wrong. He could see the young man looked sad and worried. So he asked him what was bothering him. The man let out a big sigh and shared his problems. I've been doing everything you told me for all these years. I work quietly and do my job well. I've learned so many skills at the factory. But here's what I can't understand. Other workers who aren't as good as me keep getting better jobs and more money. I'm still earning the same small amount I made when I first started learning from you. The old teacher looked at him seriously and asked an important question. Let me ask you something. Do you really think the factory needs you so much that they can't do without you? The man answered quickly, yes, I'm sure they do. The old was quiet after having a deep thought. He said to his student, here's what you need to do. Ask your boss if you can take one day off from work. Make up any reason you want. You really need to take a break. This advice seemed strange at first, but the more he thought about it, the more sense it made. He thanked his teacher and hurried to ask his boss for a day off work. When he came back to work the next day, his boss called him to the office right away. The boss explained that things went very badly while he was gone. Many problems came up that only he knew how to fix. The other workers didn't know what to do and couldn't solve anything without him. The boss finally understood how important he was to the factory. To thank him and make him happy, the boss gave him a better job with a new title, senior technician, and more money too. The man felt so grateful to his teacher. He thought he had discovered the secret to getting ahead at work. From that day on, whenever he felt unhappy about his pay or his position, he would take another day off. Each time he returned, things got better for him. This plan worked for many months. But then one morning, something terrible happened. When he arrived at the factory, the security guard wouldn't let him inside. He was told shocking news. The company had fired him. His job was gone. He couldn't believe what was happening. He didn't know what to do, so he rushed back to his old teacher's house. Why did they fire me? He asked, feeling hurt and confused. Didn't I do exactly what you told me to do? The old man shook his head slowly. No, you didn't do everything I taught you. You only learned half of the lesson. Yes, you understood that people don't notice something that's always there. They only pay attention when it's suddenly gone, and they realize they had been taking it for granted. But you were so excited to use this idea that you left before hearing the rest of the lesson. Here's the second part, which is even more important. If a light bulb keeps turning off again and again, people will eventually throw it away and get a new one that works better. Nobody wants a light bulb they can't trust to stay on when they need it. Think about your own life. Do you have friends or family who are always there for you? You probably don't think about them much because they're always around. But what if one day they weren't there anymore? Don't wait until that happens to realize how special they are. Thank them today. Let them know you're lucky to have them. And remember, don't let people treat you like you don't matter. But at the same time, keep doing good work even when things don't go your way. Find the right balance between working hard and knowing your worth. When you find that balance, good things will come back to you. This story teaches us important lessons about work and life. Be someone people can count on. It's good to be helpful at work, but it's even better to be someone people can always depend on. If you keep taking time off to show how important you are, People will start to see you as unreliable. Just like a light bulb that keeps breaking, they'll eventually replace you with someone more steady.